Today we're going to be making bandito bug soft plastics from a mold we got off Amazon. Let's get right into it. So the color we're going to be making with these crawfish, we're going to do this brown caramel swirl. First thing you want to do with this is we're going to cut up these old little parts. Alright, now that we got that all cut up, we're going to slap this in the microwave. Since we cut it up and it's not new, we're going to probably put it in for about 3 minutes and 30 seconds just to check and see what the consistency looks like. Then we're going to stir it up and inject it into our Senko molds and our new bandito bug mold that we got off Amazon. So we'll get into it right after this is melted up. Since this is a stone mold, you're supposed to use some worm oil to make sure the baits come out nice and smooth. So what you do, you get a little bit of a paintbrush, you dip it in the worm oil, and you just spread that evenly around every single worm. That makes sure the worms come out nice, smooth, there's not as many dents. Alright, microwave's done. Let's check this out. Oh yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's give it a little bit of a stir. Oh yeah, that's perfect. You're going to want your plastisol to be around 350 degrees. So 386 is a little bit high. But since these molds are cold, since I haven't used them yet, we're just gonna go with this. I'm gonna inject these up and show you when I'm done. Okay, so I started using these clamps, and I guess they're just not tight enough, and it spilled out all through here. So we're gonna have to redo this, but I got one good Senko mold out of it, and then I'll show you guys what this looks like when you don't clamp it down hard enough. Okay, so as you can see, it filled up on the sides. This one turned out good, so we can keep that one. But this one, still good, but we'll just throw it back in the thing, melt it back down, and we'll make a new one. Okay, so I just took the Senko molds out. These ones turned out quite nice. So what we do after that, we just dip these in the water, make sure they cool down and form right. We're gonna get these two molds out, and then we're gonna redo the crawfish mold. But we're gonna do it with these clamps are a little bit tighter than these ones. So we're gonna retry that, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. Alright, here's the bandito bug. This is how it turned out. Almost kind of looks like a honey, even though it's a caramel. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. If you have any color suggestions, I can make them.